Deshaun, could you explain what happened with you not going back in the game, the conversation you had with Kevin, and kind of take us through what's going on there?
No, it was a medical decision with the staff and everyone that's part of making a decision, and they felt like the decision was best to let PJ go in and finish the game, make sure the team it benefits the team.
Did you feel like you aggravated the shoulder any worse?
I'm not sure. We'll figure that out tomorrow.
Did you try to throw it all after that?
No, I didn't. Once they told me that, then the decision was pretty much made.
So will you have an MRI tomorrow, kind of look at the shoulder again and make sure everything's okay?
I'm not even sure. I know once I go in tomorrow, then I just whatever protocols we have, I'm just going to follow the protocols and go from there.
Were you hit on the shoulder?
Yes, sir.
And before that happened, it looked like you had a slow start. You think that was just from 2 weeks off? There were only a few passes.
It was only 5 passes. Yeah. One was a screen, a deep ball that got picked off. Another one was a check down. Then another one I got hit. So if you want to consider that a slow start, then go ahead. It's 4 quarters. So I don't think anyone take 2 or 3 series and make that a slow start. You got to play 60 minutes.
Did you fight him a little bit on that? I mean, not literally, but I mean, did you push back on him keeping you on the sidelines? Did you really want to go back out there and continue to play the game?
I mean, of course, I want to compete. I'm a competitor. I want to go out there and try to help the team as much as possible and go out there and play and perform and compete. But, the decision was best for, the team, and they felt that was the best. And, PJ did a great job of finishing the game, and everyone else played a heck of a job to get the win.
Was there any point during the play when you rolled out to your left and tried to throw that you knew you might be putting yourself in jeopardy for that kind of hit?
No, I wasn't thinking that. Like I got told you guys, maybe not you, excuse me, but I got told the media before, like, if everyone was stuck on the field, I don't want to have anything holding me back and be handicapped. And, we had a great week of preparation, and we felt that it was the best opportunity for me to come out this week, and, I just wasn't able to finish the game, so that's pretty much how it was.
Do you expect to start in Seattle?
I'm not sure. We'll see.
Did you have to go back into the tent again to have the possible head injury check? Like first it was the shoulder and then the head? Is that what's going on in there?
Well, the head thing caught me up. I didn't know I was going to pull it off for the concussion until I got in the tent. So yeah, it was just kind of that. I wasn't even worried about the head. It was on the shoulder. So I guess my head hit off the turf, and the spotter from up top had calmed me down to get evaluated, and we did that. So from what they told me, I did that first time.
Kevin said, "I'm protecting our franchise quarterback." Did he explain it to you like that? Do you understand that explanation?
Of course, I understand it, and like I said before, I want to go out there and compete and help the team win. But at the end of the day, this is a muscle and something that I genuinely need to go out there and perform at the highest level. So, I understand where he's coming from, and we just got to make sure we just follow our steps as we go.
Based on what you feel like or felt like after that hit, are you fairly confident that it didn't get any worse, or you're just totally not sure?
I'm praying that it wasn't anything worse. So that's all I can do right now. Just continue to sing prayers up and see what happens tomorrow.
How did you feel after the 2 straight days of drawing in practice Thursday and Friday? Did you feel good when you came out today and the game started?
Yeah, I felt good. But it's hard to simulate practice in a real life game. So everything in practice is pretty much controlled. So we felt good going into it, and we wanted to come out and test it, and I just wasn't able to finish because of the hit.
Can you talk about just PJ's moxie on that last drive and bring you guys down and give him the win?
I mean, that's PJ. He's a professional. He's been doing this for a long time. He's had a lot of experience, but even throughout the week, me, PJ, and DTR, everything that me and Kevin is meeting on, I make sure PJ is meeting on it. There's different things that Kevin is explaining to me, throughout the week. I go over there and I tell PJ, hey PJ, you see this? Hey, Poe might do this protection, this at the third. So, I just make sure that we all on the same page because if something like this, you never know, but if something like this was to happen, I want to make sure that he was ready and prepared and seeing the same thing I was seeing, the same thing I'm communicating with the receivers and the whole line, you know, so we can all be on the same page to, you know, do what we did today and go out there and win.
Is this going to be a question of kind of like before, whether you can drive the ball, make all the throws this week before you feel like you're ready to go? Is that kind of where it stands right now?
I'm not even sure, to be honest, to answer that question. I'll have more information Monday and Tuesday once we go through, you know, all the protocols and, you know, the testing and stuff like that. Then maybe Wednesday and Thursday we can kind of answer that question, but I'm not sure right now.
How disappointing is this to you, given what you expected this to be today?
It's very disappointing. You know, of course, not for the W. Of course, you know, I'm always going to be happy for, you know, the team and us winning. But, you know, as far as, you know, versus the, you know, personal level, of course, it's very disappointing. You know, I worked my tail off to get to this moment the last 3 or 4 weeks, and, you know, it came up short. So, you know, just right back to the drawing board. And, you know, it's part of the game, I guess. You know, you just have to deal with the adversity. But, you know, I'm going to keep my head held high, keep grinding and training and being there for my teammates.
Do you feel like
Last one.
everybody always wants to play, and you guys are competitors, but I mean, do you feel like maybe you know, pushed it a little bit and came back a week too early?
I'm not sure. It's hard to say. You know, like we mentioned before, everything was day to day and it was going off field. And you know, the last 2 days of practice was feeling really good, and we thought that, you know, I was going to be able to, you know, finish the game, but you know, you got to include the physical part of the game and get hit on and things like that. And it was just one of those plays where I got hit going to the ground, and yeah, it just kind of happened that way.
Was it the hit or how you landed on the shoulder?
I thought it was hit. I haven't even seen the play. Like I said, I got hit and fell backwards. It happened just like that. So once I see it, you know, with the team, I have a better answer.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Sean.
Thanks.